Encountering disrespect in any interpersonal interaction, particularly from a woman in a personal or professional context, can be a deeply unsettling and invalidating experience. The gut reaction might be to retaliate, to assert dominance, or to internalize the disrespect as a reflection of one's own worth. However, a more constructive and ultimately empowering approach lies in cultivating self-awareness, establishing clear boundaries, communicating assertively, and understanding the underlying dynamics at play. This exploration will delve into the nuances of disrespect, its various manifestations, and a framework for responding in a way that preserves your dignity, fosters healthier communication, and potentially transforms the dynamic. Disrespect can manifest in a multitude of ways, ranging from subtle microaggressions to overt acts of aggression. It can be conveyed through dismissive language, condescending tones, belittling remarks, ignoring your opinions, interrupting you constantly, violating your personal space, or disregarding your boundaries. Recognizing the specific form of disrespect is the first crucial step in addressing it effectively. Understanding whether the disrespect is intentional or unintentional, a pattern of behavior, or an isolated incident can inform your response. The immediate aftermath of experiencing disrespect often triggers strong emotional responses such as anger, frustration, hurt, or confusion. It's essential to acknowledge these feelings without allowing them to dictate your reaction. Taking a moment to regulate your emotions, perhaps through deep breathing or a brief pause, can prevent impulsive responses that you might later regret. Reacting emotionally without careful consideration can escalate the situation and detract from your ability to communicate effectively. The cornerstone of addressing disrespect lies in establishing and maintaining clear boundaries. Boundaries are the invisible lines we draw that define what we are and are not willing to accept in our interactions with others. When a woman disrespects you, it signifies a violation of these boundaries, whether they've been explicitly communicated or implicitly understood. Identifying the specific boundary that has been crossed is crucial for formulating a response. Once you have identified the disrespectful behavior and regulated your emotional response, the next step is to communicate assertively. Assertive communication is about expressing your needs and feelings clearly, honestly, and respectfully, without being aggressive or passive. It involves stating the specific behavior that you found disrespectful, articulating how it made you feel, and clearly stating your expectations for future interactions. Using I statements, such as, "I felt dismissed when my opinion was interrupted," can help to convey your feelings without placing blame or triggering defensiveness. It's important to remain calm and composed during this communication, even if the other person becomes defensive or dismissive. Maintaining a steady tone of voice and clear articulation will enhance the impact of your message and demonstrate your self-control. Avoid raising your voice, resorting to insults, or engaging in emotional outbursts, as this can undermine your credibility and escalate the conflict. Listen actively to the other person's response, even if you disagree with it. They may offer an explanation, express remorse, or become defensive. Active listening involves paying attention not only to their words, but also to their nonverbal cues. Try to understand their perspective, even if you do not agree with it. This can provide valuable insights into their motivations and potentially facilitate a more productive dialogue. Depending on the nature of the disrespect and the other person's response, you may need to reiterate your boundaries or consequences for future disrespectful behavior. If the disrespect is a pattern, it's important to establish clear consequences, such as limiting contact or ending the interaction if the behavior continues. Consistency in enforcing your boundaries is crucial for establishing respect in the long term. In some instances, the disrespect may stem from underlying issues such as miscommunication, cultural differences, or personal insecurities. Exploring these underlying dynamics with empathy and a willingness to understand the other person's perspective can sometimes lead to resolution. However, it's important to differentiate between understanding the root cause and condoning disrespectful behavior. It's also crucial to recognize when the disrespect is intentional and malicious. In such cases, Attempting to engage in rational dialogue may be futile. Your priority should be to protect your own well-being and remove yourself from the situation if necessary. You are not obligated to tolerate persistent or egregious disrespect from anyone. After addressing the disrespectful behavior, take time for self-care and reflection. Experiencing disrespect can be emotionally draining, and it's important to process your feelings in a healthy way. Engage in activities that help you to de-stress and reconnect with your inner strength. Reflect on the situation and your response, identifying any lessons learned and areas for future growth. Ultimately, addressing disrespect is not about seeking revenge or putting someone in their place. It's about asserting your right to be treated with respect, fostering healthier communication dynamics, and cultivating self-respect. By responding with self-awareness, assertiveness, and a commitment to your boundaries, you empower yourself and create the potential for more respectful interactions in the future. Remember that your worth is not diminished by someone else's disrespectful behavior, and you have the right to be treated with kindness and consideration. Please guys visit our channel for more relationship videos, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel, like and share the video. Thanks for watching.